Total Sports Zone. All sports, all action, one zone.
When we think of NASCAR, we picture engines pushing the physical limits of engineering and drivers with split-second reflexes navigating asphalt at blinding speeds. But on a quiet Wednesday afternoon in North Carolina, a 911 caller urgently requested an ambulance with a specific instruction to turn off their sirens as they approached the facility. The patient they were trying to reach was Kyle Busch. Just days before, the 41-year-old racing icon had crossed the finish line at Dover to claim his 234th National Series victory, the most of any driver in the sport's history. He was still operating at the absolute peak of the sport. He had just finished the All-Star race on Sunday. Fellow driver Christopher Bell spoke with him prior to his last Truck Series victory and noted that Busch seemed completely normal. Yet by Thursday, Busch was dead at age 41, with his family stating only that he had suffered a severe illness. The drop from peak athletic performance to an abrupt death has left the motorsports community reeling. It is a jarring timeline that leaves behind a massive void and deeply unsettling questions. To understand how quickly this unfolded, we have to look at his schedule that Wednesday. Busch was running tests inside a Chevrolet racing simulator. Drivers sit in these controlled, stationary environments to dial in their setups before hitting the track. But in the middle of this session, Busch suddenly became unresponsive. The emergency call placed from the General Motors training facility to the Cabarrus County Sheriff's Dispatch was remarkably calm, but the details were alarming. The caller reported that Busch was experiencing extreme shortness of breath, felt intensely hot, and believed he was going to pass out. Then, the caller reported another disturbing symptom. The driver was coughing up blood. Despite how rapidly his condition was deteriorating, he was still conscious. The caller confirmed Busch was awake, lying on the bathroom floor of the complex while they waited for paramedics. First responders arrived and rushed him to a nearby hospital in Charlotte. Right now, there is a distinct lack of concrete medical information. While Busch's family confirmed that a severe illness caused his hospitalization, the exact cause of death has not been released to the public. This sequence of events proves that a fatal medical emergency can strike one of the country's most conditioned athletes without any warning, right in the middle of a routine workday. The shockwaves from his passing spread immediately outward, far beyond the confines of the racetrack. The news reached all the way to the executive branch. Vice President J.D. Vance took to social media to reflect on meeting the racing legend on the campaign trail, offering prayers for the grieving family. Back in the motorsports world, the formal institutional response carried a heavy weight. NASCAR CEO Steve O'Donnell stepped before the cameras to address a media corps trying to process the loss. The physical atmosphere at Charlotte Motor Speedway, where Busch was scheduled to run the Coca-Cola 600 that weekend, mirrored the mood perfectly. The track was blanketed by gloomy, unseasonably cool gray skies. For his peers, showing up to the track was surreal. The Craftsman Truck Series drivers had to strap into their vehicles and run a race on Friday night that Busch himself was supposed to be competing in. His team, Richard Childress Racing, made a powerful decision regarding his legacy. They are retiring his iconic number 8 car, keeping it off the track until Busch's son is old enough to take the wheel. As Christopher Bell noted, this entire tragedy is a gut-wrenching feeling. Kyle Busch's sudden passing serves as a stark reminder of how fragile life can be, showing us that even men who routinely conquer danger at 200 miles per hour are ultimately vulnerable.